Oh my goodness. Thank you. I was muted that whole time. Welcome everybody. Thank you for calling me out there that I was muted. It's Friday night. It's time for some trivia tonight. Thank you everybody. I was letting me know that I'm muted. Am I unmuted now? Can you hear me? I hope you can. Let me know that you can hear me in the chat if you can hear me now. The fun of all of this online stuff. You think I said some awesome stuff there in the past 2 minutes. You guys all missed it because I was muted, but somebody could let me know that they can hear me in the chat. Yes, there we go. Awesome. Thank you. So in just a minute, I will put in the chat a link. Thanks, Ben. I'll put in the chat a link to the Google form that we're going to use for round number one. Round number one is going to be all about Christmas movies tonight. So we'll come back here in just a minute, let a few more people join us, play a little bit of music here. So just make sure you got that second device ready to go, and I will put that link in the chat in just a minute. All right, everybody, I'm back. We're going to get things going here in just a minute. I think I changed some of the settings with my YouTube stream that if you are logged in as yourself through a school account, you can still use that chat. But looks like we've got all sorts of different people here. Benjamin DeMeo is here. He's commented quite a few times. Thanks, Ben. Lots of different people. So I am going to, hold on just a second here. I am going to share the link to our first round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this link into the chat. And what you can do is you can click on that link, and that will open up a Google form for you. So once again, you're not going to be able to click on it on the screen, but if you click on it from the chat, you will be able to go and open up a Google form. And that's going to be where you answer the questions for round number one. Round number one is going to be all about Christmas movies. That's not what I meant to do. It's going to be all about Christmas movies. So before we do that, though, I'm going to run through what we're doing here. So the rules and what you need to do, the first and second rounds, we're going to be on Google Forms. So you have the Google form there in the chat. You can click on that link. That will open up a Google form. And when we get to the end of the round, before I give all the answers, you're going to submit that Google form. And that'll let me know that you got your answers in. The third and fourth rounds, we're going to use a Kahoot. So I'll put that up on the screen. All of the kids know what they're doing with those Kahoots. They're all over it. And we're going to make sure that your team name is the same on the Google form as it is on the Kahoot. So when we do the Kahoots later, please make sure that you just use your name. It helps me big time seeing what I'm trying to do. And how the scoring works, each question in Kahoot is worth 1,000 points. And the slower you answer, it goes down. So if you get 0, you got it wrong. Each question in the Google form will be worth 1,000 points. It's all or nothing. You either got it wrong or you got it right. So a total perfect, very fast answer on Kahoot and getting all the other answers right would get you 50,000 points. So lot available for you tonight. So if anybody has any questions before we start, type those in the chat. Otherwise, once again, find back in that chat where I put the link to the Google form. Make sure you have that open. If for some reason the Google form isn't working for you, you can just send me an email with your answers later. But hopefully that'll work out for you. Looks like we've got, let's see, we got Reagan here. Thank you, Reagan, for joining us. Taylor Parker is here. Hi, Taylor. I think this is Lauren Woodruff, signed in as your mom, but thank you, Lauren. Ella Willis is here. Thank you, Ella. Awesome, awesome. So once again, you can click on that Google form, get it open. That's the Google form that we're using for the Christmas movies. So let's change the banner up here. Round one is going to be all about Christmas movies. I'm going to unshare the screen for just a minute. Got my bow tie, my blinky bow tie on here tonight, sitting outside. Whoops. I'll click that. It's a little chilly out tonight for Arizona, I guess, but I got a little fire going back there too. Keep myself warm. So round number one is going to be about Christmas movies. Let me present that. I'm gonna share my screen. There we go. Christmas movies is up. Hide that, put that up. All right. Heading into round number one. Thank you so much for saying thank you for the bow tie. Somebody at my last school gave that to me before I left. Question number one. Tell me what the name of this movie is. My favorite line from this movie is, "You don't smell like Santa. You smell like meat and cheese." So sometimes I'll take myself off the screen when I'm changing things back and forth. But hopefully you guys can all see me there. So question number one. Remember, don't comment in the chat with the answers. You're just writing that down on the Google form. Question number one. What is this movie? You don't smell like Santa. You smell like meat and cheese. Question number two. My favorite line from this movie. Well, maybe not my favorite line, but one of my favorites. I made my family disappear. That's one of my favorite movies. Once again, this round number one is all about Christmas movies. Number one was You Don't Smell Like Santa. You Smell Like Meat and Cheese. And number two was I Made My Family Disappear. Round number one's all about Christmas movies tonight. Round number two is going to be my face, covering up movie, TV show, cartoon characters. We did that round last time as well, but everybody seemed to have fun with it. Round number three is going to be all things about school. And then round number four is a math round, but I promise you it won't be hard math. It's pop culture math. All right. Question number three. What movie is this? There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. What is that Christmas movie? Pictures on the screen should help you out big time. We'll do that for this round and for next round. When we get out of the Kahoot rounds, there are pictures, but you'll have all the options there on Kahoot. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. When we get to the end of the round, if you missed any, we will be able to come back and repeat them. That's question number three for our Christmas movies round. Question number four. Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a movie called A Muppet Blank Blank. What is the name of that movie? Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a movie called A Muppet Blank Blank. comment came up here saying, Cora wonders if I've seen all of the movies in this round. I have seen all of these movies. My favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. There are no questions about that movie in this round. But that's my favorite Christmas movie. I have seen all of these that we're going to put up on the screen tonight. I love Christmas Vacation. I love putting lots of Christmas lights up on my house. That's what I spent almost, 5 or 6 hours this Thanksgiving weekend was putting Christmas lights up on my house. So question number 4, once again, Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a movie called A Muppet Blank Blanks. There's 2 words you need to put in the answer there. Question number 5, this guy tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville. Who is this guy? What's the name of this movie? They've done a few versions of this one, but looks like this picture is from the original. So who is this guy that tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville? We have 18 people watching tonight. Thank you guys for all joining me. I know it's kind of tough to do kind of fun, interactive things through school right now, and this is a lot of what you do with school is on the computer, but we appreciate you. I appreciate you for sure showing up and joining me for these. So, who is this guy that tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville? Number 5. Number 6, who is this character with a sad little Christmas tree? And actually learned today that Miss Haney in the library, Miss Haney has this Christmas tree. It plays a little song. She can click a button. She has it at her desk in the library right now. Somebody says they just watched this. Might have been the last one, but that's Lauren, right? Lauren said, just watch this one. It is that time of the year. My wife's mom, my mother-in-law, loves Christmas movies. All of the ones on the Hallmark Channel. She Lifetime movies, all those Christmas ones. I stick with kind of the big ones when I watch my Christmas movies. But who is this character with his sad little Christmas tree? In my first house, I had a little tree out in the front yard that kind of looked like this tree. Didn't really ever want to grow very much. Hey, got a few people just joining us. Hello to Tyler and Sydney. Thanks for joining us here. Once again, this first round, you're putting all your answers on the Google form. You can go back through the chat and find the Google form here for round number 1. Round number 1 is all about Christmas movies. So question number 6 there. Who is the character with this sad little Christmas tree? Question number 7. This train takes you on a magical ride to the North Pole. And actually, now that I think about it, sorry, I mentioned this last time. I live kind of close to the airport. If there's any helicopters, I have to go over and make it loud. Sorry. I have not seen this movie. So, Cora, sorry, I lied earlier, but I forgot about this one. I have not seen this movie. But this train takes you on a magical ride to the North Pole. Might have to watch this movie this weekend now. Let's see. This train takes you on a magical ride to the North Pole. What is this movie? And question number 8. This movie is a little Halloween and a little Christmas. It's called The Blank Before Christmas. What is that word that fills in the title? The Blank Before Christmas. Saw this one a few times. The Blank Before Christmas. It's been kind of interesting living somewhere where it doesn't snow for the first time leading into our Christmas time of the year. I grew up in Minnesota and then we lived in Colorado. It always would have snowed a couple times before now. So it's plenty cold today, but getting ready for Christmas without there being any snow was a little different. I like it, but it's just a little different. This movie is a little Halloween and a little Christmas. The Blank Before Christmas. Number 9. This is an older one. It has a line, "You'll shoot your eye out." This was lots of my family loved watching this movie on Christmas. It would be on one of the cable channels, TBS, for like 24 hours straight at Christmas. A little bit of an older one. So we all looked like getting ready to go outside in the snow up there in Minnesota. One of the other things that happens in this movie is that it's very cold out. One of the people sticks his tongue to a metal pole and he gets his tongue stuck. And I can tell you, not from personal experience, but as a teacher, I saw it happen multiple times. That does happen. If you stick your tongue to a cold pole, it will freeze to the pole. So what is this movie? You'll shoot your eye out. And question number 10. This Christmas classic is it's about accepting our differences. It's a good story about accepting things that are different about each of us. So question number 10. What is this one called? This Christmas classic is about accepting our differences. So 10 Christmas movies listed there. There's tons of Christmas movies out there, but these were good ones. I thought that lots of you guys, parents or students, may have seen 10 Christmas movies. I'm going to back it up through there and go through them all one more time. Once again, if you don't have the Google form or couldn't get that to work, you could always just email me all the answers that you had to this round. But question number 1 for this round was, what is this movie? You don't smell like you don't smell like Santa. You smell like meat and cheese. It's number 1. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies, that one. Number 2, what is this Christmas movie? I Made My Family Disappear. Number 3, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. Number 4, Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a Muppet blank blank. 2-word answer there. Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a Muppet blank blank. Number 5, who is this guy? This guy tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville. Who is this guy? Number 6, who is this character with a sad little Christmas tree? Number 7, this train takes you on a magical ride to the North Pole. Number 8, this movie is a little Halloween and a little Christmas. It's called The Blank Before Christmas. Number 9, an oldie but a goodie, You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. And number 10, this Christmas classic is about accepting our differences. So there you go, 10 Christmas movies. The answers are coming up soon. Please, right now, if you are done answering those questions, submit that Google form. I won't have who our big winner is tonight. I have to go through afterwards and add up who got all the answers right on the Google Forms and the Kahoots. But please submit them now so that we know you got your answers in. I will give you just a minute to do that. We'll play a little bit more music here. So go ahead and submit those answers. I'm going to take myself off the screen for just a minute. We'll still be able to hear that music going. Submit those answers to round 1. Get yourself a snack if you need to. Round 2 coming up in just a minute is my face on some cartoon characters, some movie characters. We'll give you the answers here to round 1 in just a minute. All right, here we go. Answers to round number 1, Christmas movies. Number 1 was Elf. Hopefully everybody's already submitted their answers. Remember, we want to have those answers in already. Submit that Google form. Number 1 was Elf. You don't smell like Santa. You smell like meat and cheese. Number 2 was Home Alone. It's an oldie but a goodie. Home Alone. We've already watched that here at our house at least once this holiday season. Home Alone. Keep track of how many you got right here, and then we'll, at the end of the round, we'll everybody put in the comments how many they think they got right, just so we have an idea of how everybody's doing. Number 3, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, is Frosty the Snowman. It's one you might see on like CBS, I think, this time of year. We've got a question here about whether or not I have a taco bow tie yet for Taco Tuesday. I haven't found that yet, Cora. I got to do some more looking for that. And Ben said, thanks for doing this. So, number 3, once again, was Frosty the Snowman. Kermit plays Bob Cratchit in a Muppet Christmas Carol. So the movie, yes, Christmas Carol. Number 5, this guy tries to ruin Christmas for Whoville. That is the Grinch. So we got a couple people saying they think they might have gotten them all right. We'll see how far we get. That's all right. This character with the sad little Christmas tree is Charlie Brown from the Peanuts cartoons. Charlie Brown, a Charlie Brown Christmas. Number 7, this train takes you on a magical ride. This is the one I haven't seen. This is the Polar Express, where Tom Hanks does like all of the character voices. We'll have to check that one out. The Polar Express for number 7. Number 8, this movie is a little bit Halloween, a little bit Christmas. This is called The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's an interesting movie. Check it out sometime. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 9. Somebody said Polar Express is their favorite. I will definitely have to check that out. Number 9 is A Christmas Story with Ralphie wanting to get his Red Ryder BB gun, but they think he'll shoot the eye out, and his dad receiving a major award. Number 9 was A Christmas Story. And number 10, it's a Christmas classic about accepting our differences, is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with its stop animation. Very cool. Very cool stuff. So put in the chat there how many you think you got right in that first round. We'll get our second round here going. So go ahead and put up how many you think you got. Yeah, if you spelled things wrong, we'll be accepting of little spelling mistakes. That's okay. Looks like we got some people saying they got 10 out of 10, got them all correct. Good. This next round, hopefully they'll have a couple that'll be a little bit harder. We'll see. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Awesome. Awesome. Tonight, just so you know, after round number 2, we're going to try something that we didn't try in the last one. I'm going to bring 2 different people on screen and have them try to answer a question quicker than the other for a bonus point. So we'll do that here in just a few minutes. Taylor Parker saying, I love those Christmas movies. All right. Here we go. Round number 2. Oh, I need to put the Google form in there for you. Hold on a second. We got a different Google form that we'll be using for round number 2. I'm going to put that in the chat right now. Let me get that link. So in the chat now, I'm just popping a new one up there. New link put in the chat. That's how you can put in your answers for round number 2. My face on other people. Other characters. So go ahead and click on that link. Get the form up. I will get our second round up here on the screen. Lots of clicking around. There we go. All right. So round number 2, my face on other characters. Go ahead and get that form open. We'll give you just a minute. The form is in the chat. You can go ahead and click on that, open it up. And I'm going to leave number 1 up here for just a few minutes. Round number 2 here, my face on other people. Who is my face covering up there? Go ahead and open up that second Google form. and get your answers in for number 1. I'm going to throw a couple more pieces of wood on my fire. All right. Everybody got that second Google form open? I'm going to hide that chat now. It is over there for you to take a look at. Change our banner over to round number 2. Round number 2, my face on other characters. So, number 1, who is my face covering up there? Number 2, who is number 2? We got a movie character here. Number 2, who is my face covering? I know some people said last time some of the ones that I put in for my face were really difficult. So, tried to make them a little bit, I thought, a little bit easier this time. So, once again, number 1. Let's see if I can go back here. Number 1 and number 2. Number 3, who is that? Who is my face covering up there? One of our Cardinals players, maybe. Who is my face covering up for number 3? We're up to 20 people watching. That's awesome. So good to see so many people here on a Friday night. Not quite as warm as the last Friday night I did this. I can't remember how long ago that was. Days all seem to kind of blur together right now. But number 3, who is that for number 3? Number 4. I hope everybody gets this one. Number 4. A short little tie there. Number 4. Lots of people thinking they got 9 out of 10 on the first round. William White, this has said 9 out of 10. Elf is his favorite. That is a great movie, all the way around. Very good movie. Hey, Jeannie, what was that thing about Elf on? I think it was Netflix. There's a thing on Netflix about the making of Elf and what they had to go through to get it all made and everything. It was pretty cool. You can check that out. It's called The Christmas Movies That Made Us, I think is what the title of it was called. So it's on Netflix. You can check that one out. Number 4, who's my face covering there? Number 5, who is that? I played baseball growing up. I wasn't much of a pitcher. I pitched until I was in like 4th grade, and then I was in a game once and beaned like 4 people in a row. And my dad was a coach, and he pulled me out, and I think that was the last time I ever pitched. I was a catcher. That's what I played. So who is my face covering up there? All right. Number 6. Who is that one? Number 6. Who am I covering up on number 6? Number 6. And number 7. Have to keep making sure I'm staying physically active so I don't turn out like number 7 there. Who am I covering up in number 7? Those shoes do look pretty comfortable. My wife had to come and see who I was talking about for number 7 that I didn't want to turn out like. Number 7. Number 8. I will say this is one of my favorite people on TV. Who am I covering up in number 8? Something going on in my neighborhood here. My goodness. Some sirens. Number 8. Number 8 is actually the host of a TV show that really got me into trivia and answering questions and keeping my mind thinking about things all the time. Number 8. Yep. Somebody put a comment in there about number 8. Number 9. Who is this? And number 9. This is a character in some good movies. Yeah. Number 9. Who is number 9? Looks like he's flipping a knife in one of his hands there. Number 9. And the last one of round number 2 here. Who is number 10? Who's number 10? And number 10, I need you to be specific. There's a 2-word answer to number 10. So make sure you're specific there. So my face covering up all of these different characters. Let's back it up through here and go one more time. Remember using that Google form. Using that Google form to put in your answers here for round number 2. So number 1, who's my face covering up there in question number 1? Number 2, I guess we got a cartoon character, movie character for number 2. Number 3 is a sports figure. Is number 3. Number 4, back to the cartoon. Number 5, baseball player, sports figure. Throwing a 2-seam fastball there, it looks like. Maybe a curveball. Number 6, back to those cartoon characters. Number 7, cartoon movie character. Number 8, TV personality. Number 9, another movie character. And number 10. So somebody put for number 10, he has a real name. You know more about it than I do then. I'm looking for, I think we'll be able to figure this one out pretty good. If anybody needs any repeats needed for round number 2, go ahead and type the number in the comments here if you need me to go back to any of them, show you again. Otherwise, go ahead and submit those Google Forms for round number 2. We'll get those added up. So we'll give you just a minute or 2 here. If anybody needs any repeats, while we're waiting for the answers, we are going to have this picture. So you know, that's for question number 5. Oh, let's not type any of the answers that we think we might have in the comments. Don't type any of the answers we think we might have. That picture right there is me in 2nd grade. That is 2nd grade Dr. Freed there while you're waiting for your answers. Anybody need any repeats for round number 2? We'll give you just a minute or 2. We'll leave that up on the screen there for you. I will be back in just a minute. All right. Ben, I hope you are not LOLing there at my picture and at the hold music. Yeah, I got to make sure that I do like royalty-free music, which sounds like hold music, so that YouTube doesn't flag it and take me down. So, all right. But yeah, that's me, second grade. Boom. There you go. All right. Everybody submitted their answers here for round number 2, my face on other characters. I'm going to give you the answers real quick. But before I do that, the first 2 people that commented here tonight were Ben DeMeo and Lauren Woodruff. So Ben and Lauren here in just a minute, I am going to put a link in the chat that I would like you to click on. And that's going to invite you in, and you're going to get to come on screen with me. And between the 2 of you, you're going to see who can answer a question fastest for an extra 1,000 bonus points here. So this link that's being put in the chat right now, that's just for Lauren and Ben. Lauren and Ben, you can click on that. It'll bring you in. I'll let you in just a minute. But if you want to come on screen there, so Lauren and Ben, that StreamYard link that I just put in there, you can click on that. And that'll get you in. We'll do a quick question between the 2 of you. So here we go. Question number 1 in this round was Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was question number 1. Number 2, Captain America. There you go. Captain America. Question number 3. This one I thought might be a little bit harder. That's Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald, who's played for the Cardinals for a long, long time. Hi, Ben. I can see you. Thank you. Lauren, you're in, but it just says UCAM6. I don't know if you need to maybe try to change something with your camera there. But number 3 was Larry Fitzgerald. Is the second round double or nothing? No, the second round is not double or nothing. Taylor asked if it was. Each one of these questions will be worth 1,000 points. Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? Looks like my video froze. Let me try something here. Do that. Do that. Turn off my camera. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. Can you guys still hear me, though? Let me know if you can still hear me in the comments. I'm going to keep clicking through. Question number 4 was SpongeBob SquarePants. So you can still hear me, you just can't see me. Okay. I am going to try something real quick. I'll be back in just a second. All right. Hopefully you guys can still hear me there. I don't know what's going up with my video. Might have to fix that here in just a minute. Hoping everybody can still hear me. Question number 4 was SpongeBob. Number 5 was Madison Bumgarner. Madison Bumgarner for question number 5. Question number 6 was Woody from Toy Story. There's Woody from Toy Story. We're going to just go to this here. Is my video back for everybody too? Ella looks like she said as it was, but let me know. Well, now I've covered it up. But question number 7 was Shrek, the guy that I hope to not turn into. Yeah, now I'm black. Okay, thank you. Number 7 was Shrek, not back, but black. Number 8, this one, we'll see how many people got this one. This is Alex Trebek. Love watching Jeopardy. Yes, he did pass away recently, so that's too bad, but still an awesome show. Try to watch that every night when I can. All right, Alex Trebek. Number 9 was Loki, and that's from our Thor movies. Loki. And question number 10 was Baby Yoda. I have not seen The Mandalorian. I do not know Baby Yoda. Haven't seen any of that, but I thought that would be a good one that lots of people would like. So once again, the answers to round number 2. You've all submitted your form, but those were Mickey Mouse, Captain America, Larry Fitzgerald, SpongeBob SquarePants, Madison Bumgarner, Woody, Shrek, Alex Trebek, Loki, and Baby Yoda. All right. So I think I'm still frozen. I'm just black. You guys can all hear me. I can't quite figure out how to fix that, but got some good scores there. We're going to add a few people to the stream. We're going to add Ben in here. Let's see. Ben, can you hear me? Can you unmute Ben on yours on the StreamYard thing now? Can you unmute yourself? There we go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Ben. Awesome.
Okay.
How are you, Ben?
Good.
Cool. I'm going to add in Lauren, too. We can't see Lauren, but Lauren, how are you,
Hi.
Lauren?
Good. I'm doing good.
So it's just Ben on the screen now. Ben, anything you want to tell everybody?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So I am going to click something to reconnect here. I hope that I don't lose you. If I do, I'll be back in just a second. Haven't done this part before. This is the first time I've done this, so we're going to see if this works. All right. All right, so Ben and Lauren, you want to unmute yourselves there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome, Ben. All right, so here is the question, and whichever one of you can answer quickest, you will get bonus points for this. And it's a question about me. What are the 2 states that I lived in before moving to Arizona?
Minnesota, Colorado.
Oh, Ben, so fast on it there. Nice job, Ben. Ben will get an extra 1,000 points put into his. Thank you for joining us, Ben and Lauren. I am going to leave you guys up there for just a second so people have something else to look at. We are going to get a Kahoot round going.
Oh, yay, I love Kahoot.
So thank you, Ben. Thank you, Lauren. I'm going to remove you guys now. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So on your screen, you're going to see a Kahoot. Oh, I got to do it over here. You're going to see a Kahoot. You can go ahead and add, go to kahoot.it on your device and add yourself in there. Please make sure you use the name that you used for your Google Forms. But go ahead and get yourself added into that Kahoot. Remember, on the second device, you can go to kahoot.it. Add in that game pin that's up at the top. Looks like we got Taylor in there already. Nice job, Taylor. I'll leave that music playing for just a minute. All right, I think I got myself fixed there. So we've got William and Cora, Ethan, Oliver, Public, Lauren. Oh, here we go. William White, Keegan Bryant, William and Cora, Ethan, Oliver, Public, Lauren, Ella, Maddie, Reagan, Benjamin, Gabriella, and Taylor. We'll give it one more minute. Can you guys all see me and hear me again? I think I fixed it. I had to click some stuff down on the bottom. Hoping that worked well. Awesome. Good. Ben, nice job. I saw somebody put there, you're going to be famous. Ben, you're going to be famous with the 20 people watching this. So congratulations, Ben. You're famous with 20 people. It's famous. It's more famous than you were 10 minutes ago, though. So good job, Ben. All right, so this next round, this Kahoot round, is all stuff about school. Some stuff about school lunches, the playground, people who work at the school. Doesn't look like we've had anybody new join in, so all of the students know how to do this. Everybody know what they're doing with Kahoot. And if you don't, type a question mark quickly in the chat if you don't know what you're doing with the Kahoot. But I think everybody knows what's going on here. Yep, Lauren, you're famous too. We just got to see Ben's face there a little different, but everybody, yeah. Lots of famous people here tonight. All right, let me get my banner changed. This is Pinnacle Peak Preparatory School Facts. Here we go. Remember the way that Kahoot works? You want to be fast with giving your answers. Oh, William put a question mark in there. So what you're going to do on your screen, you're going to see 4 different colors or shapes. Those colors or shapes are going to have an answer on the screen that goes with that color or shape. The question will come up. You'll have 4 choices on the screen. Pick which one you think is right. Pick as quickly as you can, and that will give you more points. Here we go. Question number 1 in school trivia. 3, 2, 1. Question number 1. What is the most popular game at recess? What is the most popular game? Is it Foursquare, basketball, tennis, or frisbee? Basketball, Foursquare, tennis, or frisbee. You're typing in your answers or clicking which color/shape you think associates with it. You got to be quick. It goes really fast. 20 seconds are almost up already. There we go. If you didn't get your answer in quick enough there, you're going to need to be a little bit quicker on it next time. The only options for times were like 20 seconds, then it went all the way up to a minute. I won't have to wait a minute on all of them. So Foursquare, definitely the most popular game there happening out at recess. Question number 2. Oh, we got to get our scores here. Ben, 760. Nice job. Taylor, very close behind him. Question number 2. Who are the art teachers? And I say the art teachers because we have one in right now and one that'll be coming back soon. Is it Mrs. Murrow and Mrs. Cancio, Singer and Wiley, Freed and Hubble, or Estrada and White? Who are the art teachers? 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Got all of our answers in that time. 12 answers in. Everybody get that right? Yes, Miss Murrow and Miss Cancio. Miss Cancio will be joining us back after winter break. Those are your art teachers. Any changes? Ooh, Reagan moving up the list. Ben's still in first place there. What time does school get dismissed on regular school days? 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2:45, or 5 o'clock? What time does school get dismissed on regular school days? Good job getting that one right. 2:45. 2:45 is our regular school day dismissal time. Any changes? Nope. Everybody did good on that one. That's what I expected. Question number 4. Who do you go to see when you get sick or hurt at school? Is that Nurse Jenna, Nurse Brandy, Nurse Sam, or Nurse Jackie? Who is our awesome nurse at school? Got our 12 answers in there. Yes, that's Nurse Brandy. Nurse Brandy helping us all out there. Any changes? Ooh, got some people real quick on that one. Ben still up there in first place. What's the most popular school lunch? Is it Asian chicken and rice bowl, cheese sticks, liverwurst, or bean and cheese burrito? What is our favorite school lunch? And this is based off, I asked Miss Nancy today. Said, what gets eaten the most of our school lunches? Some people put cheese sticks. It's the Asian chicken and rice bowl. It's really good. Comes in its own little Chinese food container. Seems to be very, very popular. Pizza, a close second. But the Asian chicken and rice bowl is the one that most people eat for eating school lunch. Any changes? William and Cora moving up the list. All right, let's see here. Question number 6. How many swings are on the main playground? Not the kindergarten playground, but the main playground. 6, 5, 2, or 1? That picture is not our playground, by the way. I went out there and took a picture today, but it didn't turn out very good. How many swings are on the main playground? Yes, 6 swings. Lauren says she likes the cheese sticks the best, though. Yeah, Lauren, you might like it, but I guess most popular was based off of who eats the most. What do we eat the most? 6 swings on the main playground. 6 of them out there. I think we have 4 on the kindergarten playground as well. Any changes? Ben just can't be caught. But whoever this public is, jumping up. It's on fire. 6 correct answers in a row. Where do the 6th graders go on their big field trip? We've gone to the same place, I guess, for quite a few years. Hopefully we'll be able to go maybe the end of this year or next year. Is it the Alamo, Yellowstone, Catalina Island, or the Grand Canyon? Where do our 6th graders go on their big field trip? Yes, that correct answer is Catalina Island. Thank you, nobody, for answering the Alamo. I put that one in there as a funny answer. Catalina Island, 6th graders go there every year. I'm excited to get a chance to be a part of that coming up in the next years. Any changes? William and Cora moving back up. Maddie Weissman coming for you, though. She's close. Question number 8. If you want to check out a book in person or online, you can do it online. Who helps you with this? Is that Mrs. Fouts, Mrs. Haney, Mrs. Canella, or Mrs. Hornbeck? Who helps you with checking out books from the library? Yes, that's Mrs. Haney. She helps out in the library. Had to get my fire a little closer to me here. Sitting outside. Mrs. Haney. Yes, you can check out books through the library still. You can ask your teachers about that, or you can email Miss Haney. There's a library website. So that's where you can check out books still online. Public is Tam Tran. Awesome. Good to see you here tonight, Tam. And question number 10. Ooh, any changes? Ella, coming on up there. And question number 9. We still have 2. Who's the awesome guy who helps keep our school clean? Is that Mark, Mufid, David, or Jose? Who is our awesome custodian who helps keep our school clean? He's out there every morning with the leaf blower. He gets the flag raised in the morning. Helps in the lunchroom. Who is that guy? That is Mufid. Mufid Georges is his name. He's awesome. Helps us out everywhere around the school. That's Mufid. 11 of the 12 of you got that right. Good job. No changes there. All right, last question coming up for round number 3. All right. What is the name of our new counselor this year who talks with classes about social and emotional things? Who is our new counselor? She has joined every class at some point this year. Is that Mrs. Dawson, Mrs. Dorothy, Mr. Breckner, or Mrs. Gilligan? Who is our new counselor this year who helps talk with classes about social and emotional things? Who is that? Dawson, Dorothy, Breckner, or Gilligan? Yes, that is Mrs. Gilligan. So glad that you all got that one right. She's been doing an awesome job helping out people here this year. All right, so let's see. This is just our finalists for round number 3. Ella in 3rd place was 65-63. William and Cora getting 68-84. And our big winner for round number 3, adding to his big point total for tonight, Benjamin. Nice job, Ben. Good work. Runners up, Taylor and Maddie. Very close. Remember, all of these points will be going into a total score for the whole night. I'll send out an email to everybody who played tonight on Monday, letting you know who won. I'm not totally sure what we're going to do for prizes tonight. Originally, the prize was going to be getting to eat lunch with me, but seeing as we're not at school, we might come up with something different, get it dropped off at your house, but it's just fun to play too. So let's see. I'm going to close that one down. We are going to, hold on here. I'm going to switch back to just this. So I hope everybody saw my bow tie here, my blinky bow tie. like to wear Hawaiian shirts on Friday. It was a little cold today. Got my flannel shirt going on today. We're going to do one more Kahoot. We're going to do one more Kahoot to end out our night. And this Kahoot is called, I'm going to put the banner across the bottom. This is called, it's not round number 3, it's round number 4, but it's called Pop Culture Math. So this is like different things in TV or movies or number of characters in something where you have to add it up to a number of characters in something else. So for instance, I'm trying to think of a good one that I didn't use on there already. The number of Power Rangers plus the number of Mandalorians that there are total. There's 5 Power Rangers. I believe there's 2 Mandalorians. You'd have 7. Might be totally wrong on that. I don't know, but that's essentially how it's going to work. I think the questions, you'll figure it out pretty quickly as we go through this one. So I'm going to put another Kahoot up here on the screen. I'm going to share. So we have another number up here on the screen. You can join Kahoot once again for this last one. Shut that music down. Same thing that you did last time. Please use the same name that you did last time. And that'll help me be able to connect everybody's math there. Oh, we're going to come back over to this one. 5200419. Ben, adding the smiley face in there. Oliver, thank you. Hope everybody's having fun here tonight. We will go a little bit past 7, but it'll only be like 7:10 before we finish things up tonight. 7:10. Let's see everybody's names coming up on the screen there. I figured out today, as I was playing around with the Kahoot, everybody's probably used to that original Kahoot music that happens every time you've played a Kahoot in class. You can change the Kahoot music. So your teachers have always been playing that same song. You can change it to other things, which is kind of fun. We got 11 people in. We had 12 people in last time. There we go. 12 people in. Don't think anybody else will be joining us. Like I said, I hope everybody's having fun. I know some people are playing from other places right now. If you are not in Arizona right now, go ahead and type in the comments if you went somewhere else. Excuse me, now that we're online learning, we had Thanksgiving break. If you're playing from somewhere else right now, go ahead and type in the comments where you are playing from tonight. Ooh, we're up to 13 this time. One extra person playing. Awesome. If you're playing from somewhere else, you can go ahead and put it in the comments. We'll give it like one more minute here before we cut you off for adding in. So once again, this is going to be a little bit of math. There'll be 2 different things, and you have to add them up. So there's going to be 2 different numbers. You have to add them up to get the right answer. So it's going to have to be some pretty quick thinking. Flugotobs are in Utah. Cora and William. Awesome. Reagan's having so much fun playing right from home. That's a good place to be right now. So here we go into round number 4. Good for you staying in Arizona. That's good too. Hey, be quick with this one. It's going to happen very fast, so be ready. Here we go. Numbers. Number 1 coming up here. Being ready. Here we go. The number of Jonas Brothers plus the Big Hero number. How many Jonas Brothers are there? And then Big Hero. That number plus that number equals 9, 12, 3, or 6. So got to do some math there. Jonas Brothers plus the Big Hero number. I love that Big Hero movie. Yeah, that happened quick. So I'm going to show you the media here. There are 3 Jonas Brothers, and the movie is Big Hero 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. There you go. Your answer. Correct answer was 9. 3 people got that. So I hope that makes sense now. We're doing a little bit of math. And I know it happens fast, but that's how we're going to do it. Here we go. Ben. Yeah, only 3 people got it right. So we're going to have some Ben, Reagan, and Maddie. Nice job. Question number 2. Kyler Murray's jersey number plus in Star Wars a character called BB something. Kyler Murray's jersey number plus BB something. Is that 4, 7, 9, or 5? Yeah. Got 9 answers in there on time. And it is 9. His jersey number is 1, and that character is BB-8. Interesting little character. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Oliver coming in there. Good job, Oliver. Ben and Reagan still at the top. All right, keep you ready to be quick there. Blank blind mice plus blank little pigs. How many pigs? How many mice? Blank blind mice plus blank little pigs. 3, 6, 5, or 0. Do the math. I'm going to do that math there. Ooh, this one we got lots of people in quick. That was a little bit easier. Oh, yes, 3 blind mice plus 3 little pigs. 3 plus 3 is 6. Make sure you're doing that addition in there. Got to get a little bit of schoolwork in on you here on a Friday night. No big changes. All right. Question number 4. How many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, plus number of Infinity Stones? Turtles plus Infinity Stones. Is that 12, 22, 9, or 10? Love the Turtles. Big fan of the Turtles growing up. 12, 22, 10, or 9? So the correct answer there is 10. I'll show it to you here. There are 4 turtles: Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. And there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 Infinity Stones. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Oh, Ben must have missed that one. It's been knocked off. Reagan taking over the top. Nice job, Reagan. 4 players have reached an answer streak of 3. Good job. All right, the number of dwarfs plus the number of Harry Potter movies. How many Harry Potter movies are there? Plus the total number of dwarves there. Is that 10, 15, 20, or 14? Total Harry Potter movies, total dwarfs. This is a tough one. Yes, that is 15. So let's do a little math here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dwarves. There were 7 Harry Potter books, but they made 8 movies. So 7 plus 8, 15. 3 people getting that right. Those of you that put 14, you might have thought that there was only 7 movies, but there were actually 8 movies. All right. Ben and Keegan moving up. Nice job. On to number 6. Number of Frozen movies plus number of buttons that are on Olaf there. How many Frozen movies do they make? How many buttons does Olaf have? Add those 2 numbers up. Do you get 3, 7, 5, or 10? Ooh, everybody got their answers in there. Yes, that is 5. So there were 2 Frozen movies, Frozen 1, Frozen 2. And Olaf's got 3 buttons made out of coal there. I've seen those movies, but only once each. Any big changes? Reagan hanging on. Nice job. I definitely know for 2nd and 3rd place tonight, we'll get you guys some Pinnacle Peak stickers for like a water bottle or to put on your computer. We'll figure out what our big winner will get later, but we'll get some water bottle stickers out to our 2nd and 3rd places. Number 7. Here's a tough one. Number of players on a baseball field from just the one team, plus number of players on a hockey rink of both teams. This is a big one. How many people are on a baseball field plus both teams on a hockey rink? 21, 9, 25, or 19? This is a tough one. Yes, the correct answer is 21. There are 9 baseball players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 middle center fielders missing, 8 and 9. And then in a hockey game, you've got 5 players on each team, but you forget about the goalie back there. So it's 12 plus 9 for a total of 21. Good job to the people who got that one right. That was a tough one. Let's see if we had any changes. Oh, no changes. Keegan Bryan on a streak with 5 correct answers. Nice job, Keegan. Those are the 2 sports that I played. I didn't play hockey growing up, but I still play it. Hockey and baseball, those are my sports. And question number 8. Number of nights of Hanukkah plus number of Santa's reindeer. How many reindeer? How many nights of Hanukkah? Do we have 12, 20, 16, or 8? Adding those two numbers up. How many nights of Hanukkah plus number of Santa's reindeer? Yes, there are 8 nights in Hanukkah. Center candle is used to light all of the others. And there are 8 Santa's reindeer for a total of 16. Keegan, crushing it. 6 in a row. Nice job. Reagan can't be caught right now, though. She's only a couple hundred points ahead. We got 2 more to catch her. If you're going to catch her. Nice job, Reagan, staying up there at the top. Oh, the members of BTS plus the members of AC/DC. How many members are each of those bands? You got to add them up to figure out if it's 8, 12, 11, or 16. Yes, that correct answer is 12. For the parents watching, this group on the bottom, these guys are called BTS. They're like a Korean pop band. They have a whole bunch of songs right now that are very popular. For all of you kids that don't know, this group on top is called AC/DC. They play like hard rock music. They're pretty awesome. BTS plus AC/DC, total 12 members. There's 9 reindeer if you count Rudolph. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Oh, no. Oh, no, I messed up that last one with the reindeer. Well, we'll give everybody the points for that one that I messed up. My trusty sidekick, my wife here, pointing out that I made a mistake. Of course I did. That's all right. We'll give everybody 1,000 for that one. And question number 10, last but not least, Kiefer Sutherland Show plus a Sunday night show. Both of the numbers are on the screen. Those are shows that literally had the number in the title. That Kiefer Sutherland Show plus the Sunday night news show. What is that total? 60, 84, 24, 36. Good job. 84. Yeah. 24 plus 60. Total of 84. All right. Let's see who we got for winners in this final round for the night. Ben in third place. Let's see if that was enough to add up to those other ones to keep you in first. Keegan in second and in first place with 56.60. Nice job. 9 out of 10 correct. Reagan. Nice job, Reagan. I hope everybody had fun tonight. Oliver and Ella there in runner-up places. Like I said, what I'll be doing is I will be adding up your scores from those Google Forms. So if you did not turn in the Google Forms, please make sure that you do that for rounds 1 and 2. All right. I thought somebody was going to get into this too. Sorry, before we leave. So, for Jonas Brothers. There is a bonus Jonas. He is not a member of the musical group. We're not going to count him for tonight. 3 Jonas Brothers. There are 4 brothers in the whole family, though. Awesome job, everybody, tonight. Thank you for participating. It's so fun to see everybody joining on this. Fun to see Ben and Lauren on the screen. Make sure you submitted those. I'll send out an email to everybody who participated to your school email on Monday, letting you know what our top 3 scores were, and letting our first, second, and third place winners know what they have won. So awesome. Thank you all. It's 7:10 here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. We'll do this again sometime in February or January or February. So let your friends know that it was lots of fun. Get them to come and join in us. Bye, everybody.